Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about letting go of your hot mess identity as a woman. You've probably made this joke with your friends. I'm such a hot mess. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm a hot mess express. And you're joking and you're laughing about how chaotic you are, how emotional you are, how you're just a hot mess, that you just don't have it together. You're barely holding on. So you're barely holding it together. We as women need to let go of this identity because it undermines us. When we are self deprecating, we're putting ourselves down. It's okay to be humble. It's okay to have some humility and to laugh at yourself when you're actually having a blooper, when you actually make a mistake, when something is actually funny. But to joke about yourself and joke about yourself as having an identity that is not confident, that's not organized, that's not, a healthy grown woman, but a hot mess is not something that I want you to do. Okay. I want you to stop making those jokes. I want you to stop labeling yourself in that way. I want you to stop labeling others that way. And I want you to let go of undermining yourself, undermining your authority in your own life. Okay. Because a woman who is a hot mess is not going to be a leader in her own life. She's not going to level up, right? She can barely function where she is. So I don't understand why we want to walk around announcing that we're barely functioning, right? To me, it's just more evidence that women are conditioned to put themselves down and to make themselves seem like less. And it's really time for us to shift that paradigm on a global scale because, ladies, things are changing. Things are shifting in a major way. And you are not going to go into 2025 with 1990, 2000s mentalities. Okay. We can even go further back than that. This prolonged girlhood that a lot of women are experiencing. Oh my gosh, what is adulting? I'm such a hot mess. We need to let that go. What's in front of us, what's coming in 2025 and beyond, we need to step into it as grown, confident, and capable women because we are. You putting yourself down before the patriarchy does is the old way, right? And you think that this is an original idea about yourself, but you're saying the punchline before the patriarchy does. Do you understand? It's just another way to keep you small and make you feel less than and make you feel over emotional and like you don't have it together. You'll never be in charge of anything. Everything's always going to be difficult. And you just see yourself as damaged goods. You are labeling yourself before the patriarchy does when you call yourself a hot mess. Really think this through. The reason I wanted to talk about this today is because our role in society as women is changing as it should. And when we look at the statistics, it does not represent a bunch of hot messes. So I don't know why we're saying that about ourselves. Women now earn 58% of bachelor degrees and 60% of master's degrees. I have clients who are in their master's degree programs right now as of 2021. So we're waiting on updates for those statistics, but the majority of college degrees at every level are earned by women. We are not hot messes, we are educated. Home ownership. Single women are becoming a powerful force in the real estate market. In 2021, 19% of home buyers were single women compared with just 9% for single men. This is a growing trend in financial independence and wealth building among women. Women are becoming wealth builders. We are not hot messes. It's not adding up. The perception that you have of yourself to put yourself down and describe yourself in a negative way does not match up with the statistics. So we have to let it go. All that is conditioning to make you smaller. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, economic power in the US, women control an estimated 10 trillion in assets and are expected to control 2/3 of the nation's wealth by 2030. Do not go into 2025 with any more insecurities, limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, and jokes about yourself. Please, ladies, do not do it. This is our time. This is our time to step into the roles that we were always meant to occupy, which are roles of power and influence. Roles of power and influence, roles of wealth building, roles of personal development, roles of leadership, female entrepreneurship. In the US, women owned businesses grew by 21% between 2014 and 2019. Women are starting businesses at a faster rate than men in many countries, including the US. That is growth. These statistics demonstrate that women are not only rising in economic power and opportunity, but shaping industries, economic growth, and building wealth at unprecedented rates. So, ladies, the statistics are out there. I know that many of you watching my channel are extremely successful. Most of the women who come into my program are high achievers. I've worked with attorneys, engineers, healthcare professionals, just to name a few. I know that my clients in this community are part of these statistics. They are the women who are earning those degrees. They are the women who are occupying those leadership roles. They are the women who are buying those homes. But you're still carrying around this outdated identity of being a hot mess. It doesn't match up. You've been conditioned to always describe yourself as smaller than you are. So there's all kinds of phrases out there. Hot mess is just one of them, okay, that a lot of women identify with simply because they're having difficulty managing all of the unreasonable expectations placed on women. Not only are we working in the workplace, but we're still doing 75% of the world's unpaid labor. So you're not a hot mess. You just don't have the right strategies and tools to manage your energy and manage all that you have on your plate because women are the default when it comes to unpaid domestic labor. Let's just be honest. Stop internalizing it and believing that there's something wrong with you. Stop viewing yourself as a little girl who doesn't know how to take care of herself. Stop viewing yourself as a little girl who feels out of control because you're not. If you were a hot mess, how did you finish that degree program? If you're a hot mess, how are you in this leadership position? If you're a hot mess, how are you able to raise your children and run your business that you're clearly doing? You're clearly doing, it's just your own beliefs about yourself that are blocking you because you actually have the competency. It's this resistance that a lot of women have to actually acknowledging that you might be the one holding yourself back. And there might be some merit in this conversation around women being too reactive and being too emotional. It's time for us as women to take accountability and see ourselves as women of power and influence who have it together. And that doesn't mean that we're perfect. It means that we are learning as we go, but we are not undermining ourselves. We are not undermining our confidence and pretending that we are smaller and messier than we really are. We're not falling for that anymore going into 2025. So I want you to change the way that you speak about yourself. If you don't know how to do that, grab my e-guide. It's called Becoming More Self-Validating. That'll teach you how. And if you are interested, my Boss to Goddess Academy is now open for enrollment, and I'm looking for women just like yourself who are high achieving, who are ready to take accountability, who are ready to learn the skills and the strategies to become a woman of influence by stepping into your feminine soft power because the time is now. Things are shifting in a major way, and your mindset from before is not going to take you to where you want to go. It's time for an upgrade across the board. If you're interested, the details are in the description box below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this conversation today. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.